NBC Television Network.
NBC, let's all be there.
For great roast beef any way you slice it, Arby's famous roast beef. Tangy beef and cheddar. Mouth-watering Arby's Super. Sizzling bacon cheddar deluxe.
Welcome to Arby's, you're right where you belong.
For lean, tender roast beef.
You're right where you belong.
Finally, a motion picture for everyone. If you're a guy on the move, or a girl on the run, if you're an adventure fan, or a horror freak, if you're into classical music, or rock is your thing, if you're a feminist, or a chauvinist.
Where you going, sweetheart?
No matter who you are, or what you are, this is the movie for you. The Muppets Thake Manhattan, rated G. Starts Friday at a theater near you.
Thought I'd add a phone in my workshop, so I leased one from AT&T. You see, with a lease, there's just small monthly payments. If I ever have a problem, I just call AT&T toll-free or stop by one of their phone centers and swap it for another one. Now, would a quality phone like this ever need fixing? Probably not. But that's what I like about leasing. No matter what happens, I can relax.
AT&T Consumer Sales and Service.
Gentlemen, your answers.
We agree. We disagree.
Republicans and Democrats traditionally don't see eye to eye.
Take the tunnel. Take the bridge.
Yet, despite their differences,
Turn here. Go straight.
both parties, for the first time, have chosen the same airline for their national conventions.
American? American. After you.
Doing what we do best.
Burger King would like to ask you a very important, very crucial question. But relax, it's also very easy. If you think flame broiling is the best way to make a tender, juicy, tasty steak, what do you think is the best way to make a tender, juicy, tasty hamburger? Think about it. Now here's another question. If McDonald's and Wendy's fry and Burger King flame broil...
Aren't you hungry for Burger King now?
Next, Cody falls in love.
Can I help it if she finds me captivating in her band?
But is she just taking him for a ride? Riptide. Then, it's Mildred versus the mob.
This is kidnapping.
And when the cavalry comes to the rescue, who will win the heavy metal showdown? Remington Steele.
Next.
The days are here in 84. The world is knocking at our door.
Lots of hard work to do, but you know we'll come through, 'cause there's something big waiting for you. Coke isn't the biggest taste you've ever found. Coke isn't the one that never lets you down. Coke isn't the most refreshing taste around. Coke.
McDonald's is a place for our favorite taste when we're working up an appetite. I like it. The choices on the menu have a good thing going in every bite. Stop by McDonald's any time of the day. It tastes so good, you're gonna say, ooh, I like it, I like it. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
Days of Our Lives stars draw thousands to the airport. The story at 10.
Firestone announces a different kind of car care, MasterCare. One big difference is our computerized diagnostic center, the mastermind of Firestone. It analyzes 200 engine functions, tells us what to fix, tells you what was fixed, virtually eliminating guesswork and unnecessary repairs. The mastermind of Firestone. It's better engine care than humanly possible, only from Firestone.
You stand between us and the black terror of the Kodak.
For every Earthling who's ever dreamed of adventures beyond the stars comes the astonishing story of one who made it.
Alex?
Hi, Max.
Alex Rogan is The Last Starfighter. Rated PG. Starts Friday at select theaters. Check newspapers for locations.
Certs presents The Encounter. You never know when you're going to find yourself face to face with someone special. But with Certs, you're always ready.
Excuse me.
The Statue of Liberty?
Only Certs has a great taste, plus a glistening drop of Retsin and a fresh, clean flavor to get your breath fresh enough to be as close as face to face.
It is very beautiful, no?
She's French, just like you. Certs, regular and sugar-free, for breath that's fresh enough to be face to face.
I'm Bryant Gumbel. Tomorrow on Today, we'll talk with that star of the big and little screen, Kermit the Frog.
I'm Carol Maureen. We'll also ride a Santa Cruz coaster.
Tomorrow on Today.
I'm Tom Brokaw in New York. David Burrington with a disturbing report from Silicon Valley, America's high-tech success story. There is also trouble in Silicon Valley, pollution that could be a health hazard. And President Reagan continues his campaign to try to look good on the environment. Tomorrow on NBC Nightly News.
Aspirin was introduced in 1899, Tylenol in 1955. Today, there's Advil, a major development in non-prescription pain relief. Advil contains ibuprofen, the same medicine in the prescription drug Motrin, now in non-prescription strength. Just one Advil is as effective as 2 regular aspirin, yet gentler to the stomach than aspirin. If you're allergic to aspirin, consult your doctor before taking Advil. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Hidden within the pages of this enchanted book is the power to transform a young boy's imagination into a vivid reality. Share the wonder of the never-ending story. Rated PG. Starts Friday, July 20th. Check newspapers for a theater near you.
Saturday, Diff'rent Strokes goes Hollywood.
Here's Arnold.
And when he upstages Night Rider's David Hasselhoff, the action's ready to blow up.
Stand by to blow it up.
Diff'rent Strokes. Then on Silver Spoon,
There's no way we can lose.
when Ricky turns gambler, will he put Dad's money on the line?
What?
Saturday. Sunday, will love mean an end to Michael's crime-fighting career?
You must be joking.
He's in a tailspin over someone very special. Night Rider, Sunday.
Michael is indisposed.
Now stay tuned for Riptide, and don't miss the action on Remington Steele.
Is the American food processing industry taking an unfair bite out of your wallet? I'm Bryant Gumbel. We'll look to who's making money on food tomorrow on Today.
Now, we are identical twins, but we're as different as night and day. I'm the quiet one. I'm not, obviously.
Double Trouble's back Wednesday. Then Ann Jillian returns as the sexiest spirit on the block. Ghostbusters better look out, because Jennifer slept here, but she's awake now. Wednesday.
This is NBC News Digest, sponsored by Emory Worldwide. Here is Chuck Scarborough, NBC News.
Good evening. Iraq tonight said its Navy and Air Force have destroyed a large naval target in the Persian Gulf. The target was not identified, but was presumed to be an oil tanker. The Reagan administration will announce tomorrow that 1987 cars must have either airbags or automatic seat belts. Now this.
When an oil rig has to wait for a part, money goes down the drain. I trust Emory's same-day service.
Call Emory. We've earned the trust of American business.
Soviet dissident Andrei Sakharov is reportedly hospitalized and being forcibly injected with mind-altering drugs. That word came from Sakharov's stepdaughter in the U.S., who said the report came from a reliable Moscow source. And stock prices dropped on Wall Street today, stalling hopes for a summer rally. The Dow Jones Industrials closed down more than 7 points. I'm Chuck Scarborough in New York. More news later on this NBC station.
Tonight is unmistakably. Tonight is unmistakably.
Are you guys gonna top that?
Tonight is unmistakably.
Well, we thought we'd take you to our place for dinner.
Tonight is unmistakably. Tonight is inescapably.
Here's to your place.
Tonight is unmistakably. Steak and ale.
Here's to our place.
Right now at John F. Lawhon's, you can save like never before on famous Sealy bedding. Final day today. Your choice, any size, any piece, mattress or box spring, only $77 each. Save up to $418. That's right. Genuine Sealy bedding at an incredibly low price. Take advantage of this special offer now. Your choice, twin, full, queen, or king size, mattress or box spring, only $77 each. Budget terms available at John F. Lawhon Furniture.
The Breakers go to Stanford for their new offensive coordinator. The story at 10.
Add a little of this, add a little of that. At Wendy's Garden Spot, you know that's up to something beautiful.
At Wendy's Garden Spot, you can make hundreds of deliciously different salads, and each adds up to less than 300 calories.
Add a little of this, add a little of that. In the garden, oasis like no other place.
Wendy's Garden Spot, something better for Wendy's kind of people.
You know that's up to something beautiful. The Energizer.
Wow, Leo Williams is on the U.S. track and field team. I want to get lots of pictures, so I just put the Energizer in my flash.
Of all leading battery brands, nothing outlasts the Energizer from Everready. Nothing outsnaps it, outplays, outshines, outlasts it. Nothing.
I bet you snapped 100 shots. The Energizer's ready for even more.
The Energizer. Energize for life.
Long life. Exclusive supplier of flashlights and batteries to the 1984 Olympic Games.
We'd like to thank 7-Up for inviting us to rethink our drink.
We did. We tried Sprite, and we liked it better than 7-Up.
You know, in a taste test, more people chose Sprite over 7-Up like we did.
It's the only caffeine-free soft drink with that great lime and taste.
From now on, when we enjoy Sprite, we'll thank 7-Up. Thanks.
It's only Sprite for you.
A freshly painted wall doesn't tend to stay that way.
Wash your hands before... Oh.
But if you paint with Lucite wall paint, that darn transmission, Lucite's special formula helps keep dirt on the surface. When dirt doesn't penetrate, it's easy to wash off.
Red is pretty.
So to help keep your walls looking freshly painted despite the test of time and family, use Lucite, the paint that lasts and lasts.
From Newport News to Newport Beach, from the Australian outback to Abilene, more men face the day with Gillette Good News than any other disposable razor. Because Gillette twin blades shave better than one. And for men all over the world, the name Gillette stands for shaving. And Good News stands alone as the world's #1 disposable razor. Now more good news for a better shave. Good News Pivot, only from Gillette.
Just the sight of a beefy quarter pounder has been making me hungry all day. We grill them up with melted cheese, then I've got to send them away. I can smell them, I can make them up McDonald style. Thinking about that great taste is driving me wild. Pour me a Coke to take home, this quarter pounder's my own. It's a good time for the great taste
Bring your work home again, Tom?
of McDonald's.
Next, it's Mildred versus the mob.
This is kidnapping.
And when the cavalry comes to the rescue, who will win the heavy metal showdown? Remington Steele, next.
Burger King presents A Star.
Now that I'm a star, I can't always go to Burger King. So I spend a lot of time thinking about that juicy flame-boiled Whopper.
Tender beef coming through the fire.
Thinking about it.
Sizzling Whopper broiling just for you.
And thinking about it.
Aren't you hungry?
Your Whopper, Mr. Lewis.
Of course, being a store does have its advantages.
For Burger King now.
Jim and Kate Weiler were a happy, loving couple until they were plunged into a nightmare.
Weiler!
You're being arrested on suspicion of first-degree murder.
Somebody's setting her up.
She's lying. She's a liar.
It is now my duty to sentence you to be confined for the remainder of your natural life at the state penitentiary at Peavey Valley.
On the way to prison, a daring escape sets them running for their lives, and a hot pursuit is on. They change their identities, fleeing from every police force in the country, searching for the look-alike who framed Kate, hiding from the woman who wants them all dead.
Find her. Find them before they find her.
It's hot pursuit on a road that leads to death or freedom.
The most important thing is for us to find that woman and clear you.
Love and danger on the run. Hot pursuit, Saturdays this fall.
NBC, let's all be there.
Next on Remington Steele, Mildred versus the mob. Can Remington save her in a heavy metal showdown? Later on The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson, Johnny's back as he welcomes author Gore Vidal. Friday night, it's the network premiere of The Changeling, starring George C. Scott.
NBC, let's all be there.
I'm Tom Brokaw. Join me from the Democratic National Convention along with Roger Mudd, John Chancellor, and the fastest four on the convention floor Monday.
This is a NewsCenter 6 update.
Good evening. In the news tonight, faced with continued prison overcrowding, Orleans Criminal Sheriff Charles Foti is considering the construction of a second tent city to handle a rising inmate population. Elsewhere, it appears that the promoters and developers of a condo and shopping center development at the site of the old Pontchartrain Beach have had a falling out, bringing that project to a halt. World's Fair contractors are being asked to approve a bailout deal approved by the legislature and the governor or risk not being paid. And this was the scene at New Orleans International Airport this afternoon as stars of the soap opera Days of Our Lives arrived for several days of taping in the city. The mob scene virtually paralyzed the airport operations for several hours. We'll have those stories and a lot more. Buddy will have the sports, and Steve Bellows weather coming up at 10 o'clock on NewsCenter 6.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ann Mulligan. Join me for Celebration 84, Saturdays at 8 for the world's greatest entertainers from the world's greatest stage. Coming on TV6.
As a relief pitcher, everybody thought I had it easy. See Pat here? He'd pitch his heart out for 8 innings or so, and then
Sparky come in, toss 3 or 4 pitches, and walk away with a win.
But I had to
train just like the rest of us.
Yeah, well, I still like to keep in shape, and I drink
He drinks light beer from Miller.
See, light's
Less filling,
and light
really tastes great.
Will you just let me finish?
Why? You never let me finish.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Let me finish that for you, Sparky.